Hello, all. Uh, oh, he starts crying as soon as I start alive. It's appropriate. There's been some discussion about the role of women in communist organizations um, recently, and I think part of it is back to what I said on the last live, which is that the value relation in Marxist Leninism is taken as a given instead of picked apart and critiqued and transformed. And in from the perspective of socialist feminists, reproductive labor is more important than productive labor. Productive labor produces a commodity, and reproductive labor produces life itself. So, under capitalist social relations, the production of life itself is subservient to the production of the commodity. It's also this way under Marxist Leninism because Marxist Leninism doesn't critique socially necessary labor time, also known as the value relation. So, if you start to look at the value relation and pick it apart, you realize that the socialist feminists are right and that the production of life, reproductive, the reproductive relation should be the center to any socialist or communist or anarchist economic system going forward. Well, that looks totally different from the production of commodities. Production of commodities would still happen, but the production of commodities would be subservient to the production of life. It would be flipped on its head, right? So, taking care of this baby is central to the economy of a socialist feminist economic situation, whereas under Marxist Leninism, the production of a car would be central. So it centers reproductive labor, and reproductive labor is anything from giving birth to making a sandwich to repairing uh, equipment, anything that reproduces life itself or reproduces the means by which life can happen is reproductive labor. So, the question was that women were seen as essentially nurturers and caretakers of the family, and that they were family centric. Well, it's not really a family centric situation if the production of commodities is central to your economic system. A real family situation is going to be where the production of life is central to your economic system. So the idea that you can keep the value relation or socially necessary labor time, which produces commodities, as central to any socialist or communist economy is, I hate to say it, is basically misogynist because it still relegates reproductive labor to a second tier status instead of being central. So, those are my arguments for a different kind of communism and why Marxist Leninism is, to a degree, I mean, it's a good start, but it can't end there. There has to be a broader engagement with different types of approaches to dialectical materialism. So, anyway, we'll see y'all next time. Peace, y'all.